So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put up. I'm trying to put up all the streams right now. Just like, here's the YouTube, here's the thing, and it's like it's slowly but surely going. Holy god. Hi YouTube. YouTube is now up. Oh my gosh, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for coming here today, guys. Oh my gosh. It is gonna be a day. It's gonna be fun today. It's gonna be milking lizard man while talking about World Cup tourist. I love the World Cup tourist, by the way. You Europeans have been like the best thing. Ah! I hydrate. You guys in Europe have been like the best PR for the United States. Not gonna lie. Best PR for the US. Wasn't expecting the stream this early. Yeah, I mean, I put like an update, because my stuff, I needed to be like, hi, I, like, all my friends and stuff are like, hey, we get off at like right around my stream time, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta go and do that then. And then like boyfriend was like, hey, we'll do dinner after the stream, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so I'm just like, so I'm like, okay, we'll do all of that. So, oh my goodness. I'm just watching all this stuff about the Scottish in Boston. The Scottish were both in North Carolina, and then they went to Boston, and I'm just like, y'all, you guys, the Scottish in both places have been fantastic, and we just want to keep them. We just want to keep them, okay, folks? Can we just keep the Scottish here? They are just such a good vibe. Just in every sense of the word. Just keep, like, they just been like a good vibe. Okay, so you see, like, so yeah, I'm like doing cleanup right now too. Yeah, I decided that I needed to do cleanup, I needed to adjust. So yeah, we got a couple things here that we're doing today. So, but I mean, it's gonna be a nice day. It's gonna be a nice, like, little thing, actually, to go in and do and accomplish today. I got all the puppy dog stuff done, today, as well, this week. So, let's see here. So, that was fun. The team I play for won our first match this year yesterday. Which team? Which team? Which team? I don't know soccer or football at all, but I was just so hype yesterday. I was just like, oh my god, this is just so hype, this entire thing. I totally was super hyped for everybody. I will admit that Haiti was, because I'm rooting for Haiti, because my boyfriend's family is from Haiti, And even though my heritage is Scottish, I was rooting for Haiti. But it's so funny because as an American, sometimes, like, we normally, when we go and we watch something, we don't normally go and root for, well, we root for Team US for sure. We'll root for them, but we'll also root for we'll also root for the we'll also root for our heritage team. So it's actually pretty cool to go in and do that too. So you'll see like me, I will be rooting for like Scotland or things like that. But last night I was totally rooting for my boyfriend's heritage, which is Haiti. So it was really cool. It was really cool. I was like, yes. But they were totally robbed. So, hi Elowen Anime. I hope that you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. We try to make our lizard man today. We're gonna get all of this done today. I have both YouTube and Twitch going on. Trying to make some stuff going. Gonna be. I am from the United States, so I am actually from the southern part of the United States. So when they were talking about the Waffle House, and oh my gosh, it's so funny. They were talking about Waffle Houses. Yeah, that's like my area of the United States. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so, I was just like, I am so in my element. And it's so funny because when they were actually in North Carolina and they were talking about barbecue, I was just like, oh, you need to go to Bojangles, and you need to go to Bojangles. You need to go to the Bojangles. You need to go to which is Bojangles is a chicken place, like a fried chicken place. You need to go Cookout, which is a like American food place, which has pretty much an epic menu. Yes. So and they have like the sweetest sweet tea ever. So it's like real sweet tea, like real sweet tea. So it's just like, I was just like, oh my gosh, these guys, they don't know what they're missing with. They need to go and do that. They did go and get to Chick-fil-A, which I was just like, okay. They hitting up the spots. Which is really funny. Because like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, Chick-fil-A's good. Chick-fil-A's fine. Chick-fil-A's like baby's first chicken area. Their chicken nuggies are good. Their chicken nuggies are actually better, like way better than McDonald's chicken nuggies. And then they have Wendy's, which I was excited about the Wendy's too, because I love Wendy's. I love their Frosty. And when they were doing the Frosty stuff, I was just like, yes, Frosties! Love Frosties. And Frosties are like a chocolate. Yeah. It's been a while. I haven't watched a stream that was English that fluent. Oh, man. Yeah, no, we are definitely fluent English. Yeah, we are super fluent in English. I'm extremely American. I come from like, oh, I'm from Asia. Oh, nice. we have a lot of people from different areas of the world. I've had people from Germany. I've had people from the have people from I've had some people from the Middle East, which has been very interesting. Yeah. I'm usually watching Chinese streams. Oh man. Yeah, this is, it's supposed to say, this is a little culture shock right here. Yeah. About to say, it's like, it's like, yeah, I am probably it's so funny, because I literally am like, I'm the lightest white girl that you will ever meet. Like, even my boyfriend is just like, she is extremely white, so pale. So pale, don't go out, I don't even go out of my house. Like, some people are envious of my skin color. Me, I just call it vitamin D deficiency that is, medicated. I have medicated vitamin D deficiency. It is that bad. I gotta go and take medicine for it. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Nah, I am. Yeah, but welcome. You are always welcome here. Every culture is welcome here. Every culture, race, religion, sexual orientation. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Yeah, it's like Happy Pride Month, happy, yeah, Asian Pacific Heritage Month was last month. I think today's Flag Day for us in the US. And then, it's also Puerto Rican, like National Puerto Rican Day as well. And so if anybody's Puerto Rican in my stream right now, happy Puerto Rican Day. We love Puerto Rico. My parents have been, I have not. They were just really nice to my parents. Me, I have, bro, my internet's so bad. I feel this. I feel this. Mine too. Mine too. It's okay. It could be me. It's okay. It could be me. But nah, I am like, I'm definitely very good. Very good, very good. OMGs. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, I'm just also, my best friends. So I'm older, like way older. So my bestie. It seems like I used to see many Chinese speakers that broken English compared to this. Like, sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know that, like, the Asian VTuber market is definitely bigger on YouTube. It's definitely way bigger on YouTube. The English one is definitely bigger on Twitch, which is very interesting. It's one of those things, like, I want to try to get, all of, like, both ends, and kind of, like, try to go and, play with both sides and be like, yeah, let's do it, let's go and do it. Yeah, it's just like, new things that I'm trying to do here, with everything. Especially because of, changing jobs, that sort of thing. Used to be a teacher, now that's going away. I'm just like, I have more time. So I'm actually if nap time wouldn't go and take over my effing life, I would be talking about, I would be making like a video. I'm trying to make a video about viewer rewards, that kind of thing, about what I want to do with that. What I want to do with that kind of stuff. And just kind of like be like what the viewer reward thing is, kind of like talk about that. Because I know like some people on my streams are really like, viewer rewards, what is this, what is this crazy woman talking about? And you know, I'm gonna be like, bruh, I want to go and try to reward like my people more, especially be like, I it's hard. It's been like a hard process for me to get to this point. I have a lot of health issues, and so it's been like, I'm so happy that I can actually like focus on this, and I have like a lot of people like with like having like with like you know you know that are there for me. Uh also so I know another thing that happened, there's like a bunch of things that happened this week because I wasn't on this week at all. Which I know a lot of people were probably like, what? Why weren't you on this week? So I was watching puppies. I had puppy watching. So my friend, one of my besties, she one of my friends, they have these two puppies, and I decided, so they were like, hey, can you watch them for us? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I watched them. I was sick like one of the days because I'm on GLP-1s, and for like multiple things, and it concentrated on listening and understanding you talk. No worries, no worries. So I was on GLP-1s, which, are diabetes medicines. And so I ended up accidentally drinking too much. And apparently that causes the GLP-1s to go in like haywire. And so I had migraines at the same time, and I was like, oh no. So I had puppies with the GLP-1s, but the puppies were good. The puppies were doing awesome. They were the best part of the day, best part of the week. And then the other thing that I had this week was, well, I also watched the World Cup, which that was fun. I'm not a big soccer fan or football fan for my European and Asian and every other country. Football is a whole different. I drank like 2 glasses of wine, and my GLPs like went nuts, which I was like, what the F? Because I was so confused about it. I normally. Thank you so much for the follow, Edward Senpai. I don't know. I normally with my GLPs, it was like not so bad. And before that, I could drink like way more, but like 2 glasses of wine like put me under. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was like, it was like at deal. It was after D&D, and I was just like not feeling good, and I was just like puking my guts up. GLPs are actually a diabetic medicine. So, think about like, if you've heard about Ozempic or Mounjaro on the news, that's what I'm taking. I put my lurk here. Oh, thank you. yeah, so that's what I was taking. That's what I've been taking. And so I was like puking my guts up, and I was just like not having a good time. I was just like, what the heck is this? I also am on like another SSRI, which is like anxiety and depression medication because of incidences that happened this this year. So I literally was like, so that might have been the case because I'm actually trying to wean myself on it, off of it right now, because I don't need the secondary SSRI now, because my anxiety from my past job is gone now. So that's actually like a good thing. That's like such a good thing that like I don't have to deal with that past job anymore. So yeah, I quit my teaching job a few weeks ago. Like I quit it actually in May. And so a lot of people are super excited for me because it was literally um killing me. I was very stressed out. I was not my passion for everything was gone. Yeah. got got too got too fat and got diabetes. Yeah, got too fat and got diabetes. I didn't get too fat. I'll tell you that. I just have I have bad genes. My dad has. I have bad genes. So they are like, we'll just lower your weight for a little bit, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm not like super fat. It's just like I'd like only I'm maybe like 30 pounds overweight, which is not too bad in America. In America it's actually way worse for like obesity wise. Um so like yeah, so I'm actually not that bad. But yeah, so like I weigh 160 160 pounds, and I want to get to like 130. And actually and so like the GLP is actually trying to lower what's called an A1C. And so my A1C is just high. And so they're looking at that right now. But I also deal with a lot of I'm like 5'2". I'm tiny. I'm tiny, but I'm curvy. Like I'm actually naturally curvy. So it's just because so it's actually like not like a bad thing to be naturally like it's like I'm naturally like it's like I'm naturally curvy. Like I have German heritage, German heritage and Scandinavian heritage. So I was going to get the booba. I was going to get the booba. My great grandma had booba. My cousin has booba. My cousins have booba. I was going to get the booba. um, so yeah, it wasn't. So yeah, I'm not like too bad. Your boyfriend won the lottery, huh? I know, right? I know. He just like, yeah, he just goes and he's just like, let me go and pick her up. Yeah, he's like, let me go and pick her up and just she baby. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just baby. Um yeah, like like I go, it's so funny because like there's certain characters like I have cosplayed and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, that me, because it's just like they short and they curvy, and I'm just like, they're like short and curvy, and I'm just like, yes, yes. So it's just like yeah, no, not all girls, not all girls. Some girls don't have booba. Some girls can be flat. Some girls can be flat. Flat lives matter. You know, it's all good. You know, that's okay. Flat lives matter. We are eat more. hey, I it's like, no, I shouldn't eat more. I love food too much already. I love food too much already. That's the problem. I like me some flat girls. Oh. Yeah, I'm like, want booba, just eat more. Oh my goodness. Now I can say like, yeah, I can say like it don't work like that sometimes. It don't work like that. Drink more water. Water solves every problem. Oh man. No, water does not solve the booba problem. No, genetics is the booba problem. I can attest to that. It's definitely the genetics. Because I've always had the booba. I've had the booba since I was in like middle school. Like I was binding my booba because I was just like I was one of those girls that was like actually binding her chest because I it wasn't like I wanted to be a guy, but it was more like I didn't like that guys like stared at my boobs. And so yeah, so like I would wear in middle school, I would wear sports bras all the time. And in one day, like I wore like a two-piece bathing suit. Because we have like a lake, so I went out on like our boat, like because we had like a boat, at that time. It's just like a little boat, and so I went to go and like swim. I went to go and swim, and literally, when I went to go and swim, my dad just like, I took my shirt off, and my dad just pointed at my chest and went, "What are those?" Yeah, so like it's like a top and a bottom. And so my dad like looked at my boobs and went, "What are those?" And I'm just like, "Oh no." Oh no, what did I do wrong? And then my mom just had to go and pull my dad to the side and just be like, she's growing up. And that came from your side of the family. Because I ended up getting his, his grandmother's chest assets. That's what I was blessed with. So yeah, it was what are those? So I very much cosplayed characters that had large booba. Because of that. Because it was just easier for me to do that. I never cosplayed anybody flat. Yeah, assets. I know, right? What are those? Yeah, exactly. And so my, yeah, so it was, like, yeah, so we had very much, my dad had very much a conversation with my mother that day about about growing up and about, you know, me with big old booba as a child. And it wasn't because I ate a lot. It was just because I was just, it was just genetics. Yeah. Just genetics, really. And so I was definitely so like all my genetics in my family, it's just like, yeah, it's just like you either got it, and then it just got even worse because it's just like you had my cousin, and then you had me, and we're just like, and then you had like some of my other cousins who never got it, and then they're just like looking at us like what happened? Why didn't we get any? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Just lucky, I guess. Just lucky, I guess. I know. For reals, though. But boobas. And so, when I was, so, you know, I got my great grandfather's big flat nose. Yeah, my boyfriend, he kind of wonders. It's so funny because, like, when you have a picture of me and my cousins all together on my dad's side, we all have the same smile. It's so weird. So we got like the same smile on that side. Another thing that we all have, you can go and put my cousin, my cousin with the big booba and I together, and we look exactly the same, but we look like we like changed hair colors. So, and it doesn't help that our personalities are very similar, because except that I'm a little bit more outgoing than she is, even though I am definitely an introvert. She's way more introverted than I am. Like way more introverted. Me, I ended up turning introverted. I don't know why. I think it might have been because of, it definitely is probably because of school. Because of, well, people. But you know what? It's okay. It happens. That's a thing that happens. But we good. Let's see here. Trying to. Yeah, we are doing good here. Yeah, my boyfriend, his stuff is so interesting too, because he's just like, I don't know where like half my stuff comes from. But we kind of think it comes from his grandfather, actually. Because his dad and him don't look alike at all. He kind of takes over his mom, but like his height, because he's really tall, his height comes like from his grandfather. And so we're hoping like his health and stuff is like more of his grandfather too, versus his mom. Because we're like, because his grandfather lived to be like 103. We're like, that is crazy. He's like almost 6 foot. Like he's almost 6 foot. So yeah. So like, yeah. So yeah. Dynasty on Dynasty Key on Discord. Yeah, he's almost 6 foot. It's so funny though. Like, yeah. But like his family's from Haiti, so like his so anything below 6'5" isn't tall. Is he black? Yes. Yes. Yes, we are in. Yes, I am white. Yeah, we are actually in an interracial relationship, which I know a lot of in the good. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Yeah, I know that that's kind of like a super crazy, like, I don't know, like for some cultures that might be like super crazy. In the US it was crazy, but like now it not so much. So it's just like, yeah, destroyed. We've known each other since high school, so it's like we've known each other forever and ever and ever. And he actually he'll actually come on and stream too, which is actually really fun. I'm trying to get him to come on and do some streams soon. Yeah, like we have like a in my country I'm seen as crazy for preferring snow bunnies. Oh my gosh. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, everybody goes and like, bruh, everyone's telling me, it's like, hey, you're a snow bunny. I'm like, oh my god. I'm just like, bruh, I didn't even know what he looked like when we started talking with each other. It was so funny. We met online. Yeah. We want to go and do that. Yeah, we actually ended up yeah, we ended up going and doing a lot of yeah, we met online. And we actually met through, this is gonna make us sound super old, an old forum area called Gaia Online. So we met each other doing role plays on Gaia Online, Kingdom Hearts role plays. So we are like the funny, like, it's so funny because we're like watching like the Kingdom Hearts coverage, and we're just like over here, and we're totally, we are definitely those Kingdom Hearts fans who are just shitting on the franchise because we love the franchise so much that we just have to shit on our franchise because it's just kind of ridiculous to this point. We're just like, what is going on here? What is going on here? So yeah, it's like, oh my god. Yeah, that was also something that happened this week that we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts coming out. We're going, what the fuck is going on? And then we're going, didn't we roleplay this already? Yeah, didn't we roleplay this already? It was just like, I can't even. I can't even on this. It's just like, we're just having like the best time with it. That and the Scots. We're just like looking at the Scots right now in freaking oh my gosh, in oh gosh, what is it? Yeah, in Boston, because he's from Boston. It's just like, oh my goodness. I've had a few, but this one's definitely the biggest long term. We've been together for over 10 years. So we are serious. We're serious. Like, so serious that he's moving in next month. it's been a lot, guys. It's been a lot. I'm so happy though. I'm so happy that this is actually a thing that's going to happen. We are so excited, so happy. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a book. Actually, Grimoire. I'm gonna try to find a good picture of one so I can do a nice picture of this. But oh my gosh, it's just, yeah, it's been, we just so happy. We can say that it's almost 3 a.m. Yeah, you should sleep. Yeah, have fun. You too. Go and have good sleeps. Have good dreams. Have good dreams. All that kind of good stuff. Because I know that is a big thing. We'll be here. We got so much to do. We are working on some nice book stuff, nice picture stuff right now. Have fun. Yes. And yeah, we're just gonna, and today, guys, we are just gonna go and we have another night out like me. Yeah, on YouTube. Apparently on YouTube, apparently there's another night owl. It's like big time night owl. I'm like, man, guys, damn. Yeah, 3 a.m. night's still young. Damn. Yeah, I'm like, oh. Yo, I'm a baby. I'm like one of those baby. I'm like totally baby. I'm like, let me go and be pumpkin at like, I am totally a pumpkin. I turn into a pumpkin at like 10. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, all my friends like pick on me about it. Because it's just, I just go and I'm just like, hey. It's like, hey, I can stay up, all that kind of stuff. And then they're just like, I just literally am like passed out on somebody's couch. It's so bad. They just go and they're, yeah, it's like the pumpkin from Cinderella. You know, when the clock strikes midnight. When the clock strikes midnight, like, but they go, like, everything goes, like, somebody goes to sleep, like, everything goes to, like, everything's done. That's me. That's me, but I'm just, you know. Yeah. So they literally just call me the pumpkin because I just go and I just like literally pass out. It's just so bad. It's like, I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, you're, yeah. Yeah, they like call me that. It's just like, yeah, they're like, okay, pumpkin. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, so they're kind of excited that I'm able to do something with them tonight. It's just like, hey, I've been napping, I've been doing all this, I've been doing this. It's like, I'm streaming early. Both Goofy and Tup's nickname, exactly. Like, Goofy. Yeah, like, it's so funny, because I'm just so, like, I don't go, I'm, like, I have such, like, it's because, and why I have, like, such, like, a bad sleeping issue is because, like, I have, like, bad energy levels anyways, and so it's because it's medically, bad energy levels too. So it's just like, they're just like, oh yeah, it's okay, we understand. It's just like, you just baby, and I'm just like, I know. So, yeah, because I actually have to take medicine for it, because it's just so bad. So, I go and I'm like, so literally, like, if you don't see me, like, after, like, a certain period of time, like, on Discord or anything, it's just probably because I'm asleep. Or I'm napping, or I'm literally just napping, probably. Like, I have, like, such bad sleep now. It's so bad now. It's so bad now. But it's getting better now because, I've been taking extra B12. And the B12, they were like, you're either gonna have to take extra B12 or you're gonna have to do a B12 shot. And I'm like, oh, I wanna do more shots. So I'm like, let's do this. Let's do this. So we have we have some B12 stuff going on with me. Nap jail on the thumbnail. Exactly. My gosh. Nap jail is so bad. I can sleep for hours and not get rest. And not be rested. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Like, that's why, like, I tell people, I'm like, I'm sorry. If I don't respond, it's probably because, or if I don't do anything, it's probably because of that. And it's not, it's either depression naps or it's that. And you know what? I don't think it's depression naps. I think it's just the B12 naps at this point. It's just like, oh. It's like, oh no. So, but it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. So, I'm trying to get better for that too. That is one of those things, like, we're trying to get better for a lot of different things, and that's one of them. We gonna get better. We gonna do better. We gonna get shit done. You know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year. Let's see her. We got some things going on him, which I'm happy with. Let's see here. We got a vest that we need to go and put with him. And then I also had to go and call my dad about, so I have one of my friends, they have a, they needed me to go and, talk to my dad about, referring somebody to, like, this special hospital. So in the US, we have something called the Shriners. In other places, they might be, I know, I'm trying to think of, like, in Europe. I don't know if Europe has the Masons, or if they have the, but they're, like, a subsect of, like, I know it's, you might know them about, like, the Knights Templar and stuff like that. In the US, there's, like, a subsect called the Shriners, and they help kids. They do a lot of stuff with helping kids and that kind of thing. And so my dad, he's, like, a big part of it. And, like, he's been a big part of it since, like, he's in his 20s and that kind of stuff. And so, like, we have friends, and they have, like, all these, like, specialized hospitals around the US, which is really cool. So, if anybody ever needs, like, if any, like, it's mostly for kids. Well, it's all for kids. So if you have, like, a friend or family member who needs, like, help with, anything dealing with, bones or burns, like, they are able to help those kids with that. So, he is, like, a big part of it, that sort of thing. And, he ended up going, and, one of the things that he was able to do for my friend is, like, he's trying to go and try to get, some referrals out for him, because you need a referral to go and do this hospital. Because, yeah, his friend has, like, our friend has, like, their friend has, like, a big issue. And so, like, my dad's, like, contacting me on my phone right now. He's just like, okay. He's like, give me more info about this, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, Dad, I'll do this. Yeah. But it's a cool thing. We've been, yeah, so, like, so if you watch, like, anything like National Treasure or stuff like that, yeah, that's my dad's organization. Like, oh yeah, also, Da Vinci Code. Yeah, Da Vinci Code. He'll tell you that all those movies are not true. Not true, but they're fun. They're just fun watches. He's pretty real about it too, actually. He's actually told me, because I'm, like, the last, he's, like, the last of our line. And I'm technically last of his line. Like, he's just like, yeah, if you want to know stuff, I could, like, he's like, I will tell you. That's no biggie. Especially, and I'm like, if you, it's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I'll respect you about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna ask until you're probably, like, dead on your, like, about to die. But, like, yeah, it's been, like, super interesting just to, you know, he's just like, yeah, and he knows, like, my boyfriend won't go into it because, my boyfriend's Catholic. And, like, super Catholic, and he respects that. Even though my boyfriend would probably do it, he would just be like, he's like, but, like, his dad would probably totally disown him, especially because his dad, like, his family, my boyfriend's family and the Catholicism front is, like, super Catholic, like, super duper duper Catholic. Like they are, like they have fam who work for the Vatican Catholic. So I'm just like, what am I getting myself into? That's literally how I was. I was just like, There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of how this would work. This. There we go. I'm trying to think. I'm just like thinking. Yeah, that's the thing. I've never met a strict religious person before. Like, he's not strict. He's not strict, which is interesting. His dad is. His dad is. Even though it's so funny. Like, my boyfriend has called him out on it multiple times. Like, I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, our family's not strict at all. We're just kind of like, yeah, that's a thing. We're just like, it's so funny because we're just like, yeah, we ended up doing the kind of like what is religion kind of deal with all of us. We had like one of those moments versus anything else, which was very interesting. Yeah, we did that. But his family is like super. Yeah, his family like working for the Vatican. I'm just like, what is this? Like there are things like I want to pick his uncle's brain about because I'm just like, his uncle is like his uncle is actually like a lawyer for the Vatican. And I'm just like, I want to pick his brain about stuff. It's just like, it's like, there's some things that are just like, that's just like super intriguing to me. Oh. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, so it's like, that was like super intriguing. And so like sometimes like you get like those moments where you're just like, huh, I wanna pick his brain. Because like it's like I'm not part of this religion, but or this part of this religion, but I'm very intrigued. The Vatican has a lawyer? Why? They have multiple lawyers. They have multiple lawyers. Has a lawyer? Why? I don't know. Like that's they've had some cases. Yeah, they've had some cases. Like one, I know in the U.S., ours was there's like a lot of child sex cases, but he wasn't part of that. But definitely he dealt like he had to go. When the Pope died, they basically called him and said you need to get over here ASAP. And he's just like, okay. And like literally they had to go and do an overnight flight over to Vatican City, which I was just like, what the frick? That is crazy. So I like it baffles me so much. I'm like, holy crap, that is crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, but the Vatican has a lawyer. Or the Vatican has multiple lawyers. We know one of them. Or at least I know one of them. I'm like, this is crazy. Apparently he worked in France too. I was just like, I never knew. I was just like, this is insane. Yeah, it's like, it's a little crazy. There's some crazy religious people that be doing some stuff. Exactly. And then you also have to go and have them before you do like exorcisms and stuff too. I know. Because you have to go and have them like do paperwork and stuff before like those types of things. Which I'm like, what? So I knew about that. Yeah, I knew about that from like my studying of crazy things like exorcisms and and they have to go and be there to, you know, for like paperwork for proving about sainthood. That's another one, sainthood too. Sainthood also. People still do exorcism. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They also declare sainthood still too. There's like there's a gamer. There's like a kid that was a gamer who was just declared a saint. Which was insane. But yeah, they still do exorcisms. It's still a thing. I know, I literally have told people, I'm just like, yeah, I know I have a direct line to somebody if I need to go and exercise my my house. Yeah, it was like a kid. He was like, it wasn't anybody like super that we have heard about, but like he was like a 17-year-old kid, and he was like promoting, he was gaming and also promoting the Catholic religion, or the Catholic branch of religion, which I was just like, that's really interesting. I know, things that is one hell of a flex. Exactly. Yeah, it's like things like that are like, whoa. So again, there are things that I'm just like, you know, they still doing things. It they still doing the old things. People don't realize it, but they still doing it. That's the shell. And also the gal jail broke in and say, I can't do that, I'm a saint, remember? Exactly. Well, he's dead now. Because that's the thing. You as a saint, like, modern day saints are mostly dead. Yeah. Yeah, modern day saints are mostly dead. Yeah, he like passed away from cancer. You have to go and prove like certain miracles and stuff, and one of them is like an incorruptible body. And that is and you can't really prove an incorruptible body unless you're dead. So that's like one of those things like, yeah, you kind of have to be dead in order to go and prove that. And I did see some incorruptible saints actually when I was over in Europe. That was cool. There goes my dream of being a saint. I mean, you can dream as you die. I mean, you can dream as you die. That's okay. Might be an interesting death dream, you know. Interesting way to go and think about what's the point if I'm dead. I mean, it could be your last wishes. Last wishes are a thing, you know. I'm just being positive over here. I'm just a positive person. You know, you can always dream while you're dead. Or you're dead. There is no way that anybody can say that your dreams can die with you while you... And how do you know that this is the only life you have? Now I'm going philosophical. So, I mean, we could all live in the simulation at this point. So, I don't know. Sometimes I think we are living in the simulation. I look over where I live in North Carolina. I go down the street, I'm driving down the street, and I'm looking at these clouds, and I'm just like, these fucking clouds look like they're AI generated. So, I mean, whatever simulation just needs a major update, I know, right? It's like, we need an update. We need an update over here. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think the simulation went off the rails when Harambe died. You know? That was something that also I think that was a thing. So it just went off. Water break. I feel that. Might need that. It's more like Frappuccino. There we go. I'm looking for Frappuccino. The look of a Frappuccino with the cup on it. Yeah. With dome lid. I know, right? This is what happens when. There you go. We're gonna move that to my big area. No, I want you. Puppy. Pace. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna. There we go. Thank you. Got that. Got that. I know. I'm like, let's. Items is definitely the getting all of my stuff. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's been fun. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's look. What is my favorite dinosaur? It's a Diplodocus. So, I know, that was very easy to go and say. Or very easy to go and talk about. So I love the Diplodocus. Number one, at my university that I went to, University of Pittsburgh, there was a you could go to the museum that was next door, Carnegie Museum of Natural History, and they have a big old dinosaur statue, and it's Diplodocus, and we call it Dippy. So Dippy so Dippy, let me see, let me can go so Dippy, I'm gonna send it to you. So Dippy is one of the dinosaurs that is originally discovered in the United States. Yeah, it does. And it's actually in Animal Crossing, which made me excited. But Diplodocus is actually there's a really interesting fact. There's actually a bunch of Dippies, like there's like 2 or 3 Dippies, like actual dinosaur bones there that are actually like the Diplodocus, but in Britain at their museum, their Dippy is fake. Their Dippy's a fake. Their Dippy is actually a plaster casting, because at that point in time, the Victorians were super into plaster castings. Like really into plaster castings. Like the Carnegie museums have like some of the biggest displays of plaster castings in the world. And so what ended up happening is that they made a plaster casting of Dippy, and they sent it over to Europe, over to Britain, as a sauropod. I love sauropods. I've always loved sauropods. So Dippy was always like, so they ended up going and doing Dippy, and they made it like the plaster casting of Dippy and sent it over there, and they sent it over, and they were like, okay, so yeah, so everybody now gets to see Dippy in freaking London, but they don't see Dippy over in Pittsburgh. So, but the real Dippies are over there in Pittsburgh, which is so funny. But yes, I love sauropods. I love big dinosaurs. I've always loved like the brontosaurus and that kind of stuff. I always like, and I think it's because I really liked Land Before Time and I liked Littlefoot. And I know. We were gonna. I was a millennial kid, and so yeah, that movie definitely like fucking broke my heart. But Littlefoot, I love Littlefoot. But like but like, you know, seeing those are like my roots basically. And so seeing those, I'm like super excited about. And like, I got to see that dinosaur every single day when I was in college because it was right next to my building. And I would have to go and like, and then I also did an internship at the Carnegie Museum of Natural History for a little bit. And so I would go and just like go and look at Dippy, and I'm just like, yeah, this makes me happy. And they would decorate Dippy throughout the holidays, so they would give Dippy scarves and stuff, and I'm like, yes. I don't think Dippy is. When I saw my friend's picture of Dippy this weekend, Dippy was not dressed up. Dippy was not dressed up, so. We love Dippy, exactly, we love Dippy. I actually recreated Dippy in my Animal Crossing world. So Dippy is so, yeah, so I just like, and so if everybody's just like, so I literally like tell people, I'm just like, so when people are like, what's your favorite? I'm just like, it's Dippy. And they're just like, what? I'm like, it's Dippy. I'm like, you guys don't know about Dippy? And then I go on like a tangent like this because people need to know more about Dippy. Because Dippy is so, Dippy is king. Dippy is king. And, you know, it's cool. And I also really, yeah, I also like the ocean ones too. So, like, I've always liked the ocean ones as well. I like the ocean sauropod as well, the one that's supposed to be like the Loch Ness Monster. So, I'm trying to remember what that one's called. But, yeah, no, I've always liked the Diplodocus. It was just like, he's still my favorite. And it's just, you know, when you go past something every single day and it just becomes, I like the small ones with feathers. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I was just trying to, like, I was like, okay. Yeah, I have, like, yeah, we have, like, a whole bunch of, like, yeah, like, oh, I see the little one. He's a little one. They the chickens. They almost chickens. I just look at them, I'm just like, they chickens! They basically chickens! I would say they are the predecessors of chickens. We love the predecessors of chickens, but they are predecessors of chickens. I mean, seriously. Seriously. It's like, have you ever been chased by a chicken before? They literally are mini raptors. Or geese. Geese are really bad. Canadian geese? Oh my god. Don't piss them off, please. Canadian geese, you don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with their babies. Just, they are menaces. We can tell you from experience. Our experience with Canadian geese here, crazy. Are the first raptors to evolve, and those things were even more lizard looking. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of friends who like love velociraptors and stuff. And I'm like, and I just look at those and I just go, chicken or Canadian goose. Canadian goose. That is basically how I look at it. It's a Canadian goose. I mean, we love Canadian geese. We love the goose game here. But man, I have so many stories about Canadian geese. Hissing at my car. It's like, do we living in an area that the Canadian geese decide that your car are literally like their enemy? I know, right? We had my boyfriend's apartment. He had guard geese. Like, literally, these geese were better than any kind of dog you could probably get. And these geese would climb up to your roof. And then it was just amazing. I was just like, this is amazing. This is amazing that these geese would do this. So it's like, if you're like, it was just like, this is amazing. We had, and they would hiss at my car, and my car at that time was a huge ass, like, I had literally a big ol' SUV, and yeah, these geese, they had no fear whatsoever. None. They gave no fucks. They gave no fucks. I was just like, oh my god. They could climb and glide, though. Yeah. No fucks. No fucks forgiven. Let's see here. We need to make hands now. We need to make hands, and I'm like, oh. Holding. Crap. Let's see here. We gotta look at some images. Let's see here. Pixels might work. That may work. Yeah, that may work. Okay. Copy that image. Gooses are like honey badgers with wings. Yes. They are. Like, seriously, they are. Like, I just am like, yeah, you put your own life into your own you put your life into your own hands when you are dealing with geese. It's just like, it's just like, well, this is a thing. Like, I'm just going to go. It's just like, I'm just going to go and make sure that I'm not going to go and get into your way. But, you know, that was something that I had to deal with. Maybe I have to go and make you smaller. Or make everything smaller. Alright, let's make everything smaller. Because your hand needs to extend out. Yeah. And then, actually, we need to do this, we need to do this, and we need to extend you out. Maybe? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Maybe. I think so. Alright. Okay. We're gonna copy paste, and then we're gonna extend out. I'm doing the thinking thing. I'm just gonna do this. I'm doing a think. Okay, guys? Don't mind me as I do a think. Because... yeah. Because we just doing a think right now. There you go. About 4, I might do a break. Like an actual break for me. Because... yeah. Because... here's this. I'm gonna sketch it out real quick. We're gonna move you down. That's the wrist bone. Okay. And then I'm just sketching this out real quick. So this is where... I'm just trying to see where this hand is gonna be at. A hand. And there's a finger there, and there's a finger there. And there. Finger right here. Goes right there. Goes like that. It goes down. It goes around. And it goes... oh no. It is like... This is a regular hand. And I'm just gonna move that hand where that wrist is. So that'd be where that would go. And that would be where this would go. And I want all of this to be smaller. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna make this bigger. There you go. So I'm kind of like doing like a overlay almost, just kind of like seeing where that goes. And maybe just like, where's that going? I'm like, that may be a little bit further out, more than what I wanted it to be. Yeah. There we go. And then alright. So now we need to work on the ghost area. So these are ghost fingers. Those are ghost fingers. And then this one is also a ghost thumb. There we go. I'm just trying to like get this together. And then this needs to be like okay. There we go. And then that will be the hand. And there we go. Okay. Then that. So you can see how like this is working. And I'm going to go ahead with the canvas. Where's the canvas size? Oh, yeah. Hi. Oh. Let's see here. Then it was... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do... I need to get my bone hand, my sketch of that to go and look at. I know, it's like, let's look at our, it's like, let's look at the things that we have done already. So, here is a... And then this one. See here, I'm like looking at lizard fingers, actually. Believe it or not. That is making me hungry. The bones. Or the frappuccino. Both. Well, you know. Well, trying to make, you know, all of this. It doing something. I'm trying to do something. I don't know what I'm doing, but there you go. Looks good though. I'm liking how that looked. Okay. And then we will color this. There you go. I like that. I like that. Okay. I like that. And then we will there's gonna be a symbol right here. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. He looks good. That line art looks good. Okay. That line art's making me happy. And then we'll get... I'm gonna save And what I'm gonna do with this first, and I know this is probably gonna be interesting for you guys, I'm gonna color this first, and I'm gonna do, I have to do one with the mouth open, which is gonna be interesting too, but I'm gonna go and look at the commission form real quick, like real quick, like just to double check. My Aztec color flame, caramel frap, and a book in his other hand. Okay. Okay. And then mouth open, mouth close. And then there we go. So I'm gonna do a BRB real quick. And my BRB screen, I'm gonna tell you, you can chit-chat on it. Chat on it. And it'll be fun. So have fun with it. I will BRB. I'm gonna put a little stuff on it. And yeah, I'll be right back. I need to pee and get some more water or something to drink. So BRB. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for the wait. I hope you like the new BRB screen. Yeah, that's a new thing that I was testing and everything. Yeah, I need to go and put the music thing on here. I don't know why my Spotify isn't on here. Browser. Let's see here. Not existing. Let's see here. Where's my Spotify? No? You're not gonna show up? You're gonna be a little bitch? Oh, it actually... I do have one. It's just not showing. Refresh that. Yeah. It's being weird. Oh well. It being weird. Okay. 1080. Let's see here. Where are you? I'm so confused on where it is. Oh my gosh. Looking at my overlays real quick. Windows event alert. Huh. I guess my... Oh, I know why. Oh. I know why. Okay. I will add that to my thing of add. Yeah, Spotify. Add Spotify to art. Yeah. I'm like, oh, what? Why isn't it showing up here? So confused. Yeah. I was like, why isn't it showing up? Yeah, no, I got rid of the nutty one to go and do the other one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was confused. I was so confused. It's okay. Yeah, sometimes the confusion happens, and you're just like, you've been working on so many different overlays because of life, and you're just like, where, what am I doing? What am I doing is a question that I have been asking myself a lot lately. Especially because of the of what happened with Stream Elements. I've just kind of been like, I just kind of don't trust Stream Elements. Stream Elements hasn't really worked anymore. And so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just not using Stream Elements anymore. So I'm kind of waiting for like some of these independent people to go and like get some of their stuff up, which would be awesome. I would love that for them. So line art 1. So I'd be like really excited about that, to be honest. So I'm like kind of waiting on that per se. So if you're kind of like wondering like why some of my stream things have been janky like lately, that's part of it. There's some other stuff too that I'm trying to like work on with I've been doing like this whole thing of adding to my stream every stream I do. And I know that I did this a little bit ago too. It helped. But I'm like at a point too on my streaming stuff that I really want to go and do this with things that are I'm here but I can't help you because I'm at RP call, but I'm here. Oh, have fun. Have fun in your RP call. But I'm doing kind of like this thing too with it that I am trying to add more stuff to my streams. And some of this is gonna be you're gonna probably see some of the results pretty soon of that stuff. Especially I know like the viewer thing, the viewer count thing. I know a lot of people have been kind of I've been talking about the viewer awards thing on here. I'm making a video about that. Again, I just need to record it because I feel like it's an important video just as an update video, especially about what I'm going to be doing in July. Because I know a lot of people are wondering. Because my July streams, you're going to be like, holy crap, Bonnie went from like barely anything to like marathon and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try to do some co-working streams. That's like a big one that I wanted to do is co-working streams. Especially like I wanted to do the co-working streams with like during the evening so I can like get some stuff done. I just wanted to get things done, guys. It's just like I want to get things done. And just invite you guys to be there when I'm doing stuff. Especially because, like, some of you guys really like seeing my behind the scenes and just want to sit here and talk. Yeah, this is the dancing all night theme. I was just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but I'm so excited. Just like, yeah, you guys don't know. Like, you guys don't know like half of it that's gonna happen. Like with this stuff. I've been working. I've been lifting the weights. I just need to get on my ass and actually fucking edit. Cause I'm so bad about that. I'm so bad about editing. Like it's just like one of those things, like making video, like streaming, no issue. I just get on, I do my stuff, I go on, I'm like, heck yeah, let's do it. Editing kind of turns into like one of those things. I'm like, I gotta record my video, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I'm like, I get kind of like frustrated because it's just like, I know I need to go and do it, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's like, I need to go and, you know, it's like I need to go and be better about it. There we go. There you go. Oh, I need to add to my checklist too. I have checklists as well, guys. It's hard ideas I need to do. Ari, I need to do art trade. Image. Okay. I know. I needed to do some adding there. But sometimes it's just like I just need to do some stuff. There we go. And I'm hoping I can go and do some more stuff with you guys. Like, I'm gonna add things like doing more. I want to do more collabs. I haven't done a lot of collabs lately. That's something that is on the list of things to do. Do more of we're gonna be doing more stuff. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just adding some more details and stuff, as you might see. I like doing this double inking like this, just because, especially on drawings like this, because it's just, it gives it a little bit more oomph. I like the oomph. Oh my goodness! Hi! Oh my goodness! Canadian Radiant! Oh my gosh! Hello! I'm gonna dance a little for you as we do all this candy raid. Oh my gosh! Hello, hello, hello! Yes! Hello, hello! How am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? My name is Bonnie. I am a art streamer primarily. I do some stuff with as I'm making a lizard man right now. We're doing a commission for a PNG tuber. I am also a huge JRPGer. love, you're probably hearing the Persona music right now. And also we are doing some really cool stuff with yeah, I'm a huge D&D'er. I also, as you see, I'm a VTuber, as Persona mentioned. Yes, I was a Persona cosplayer for a long time. So yeah, I cosplayed a lot of people from Persona. I'm very excited about 6. Very excited about. I'm so excited about Reloaded. We rated to a similar person. Nice, 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 nice. Yes, yes. I actually cosplayed Naruto for a long time, and so yeah, it was very interesting. It was very exciting for this to happen. So I'm welcome everybody coming in. Yes, yes, yes. So enjoy the comfy vibes. I know this is gonna be such a comfy stream. I am just kind of streaming until about dinner time because I have some. I have a little date. We're gonna be watching. I have a friend date. My boyfriend's coming over. After I go and wash my pants and all that stuff. My pants are in the dryer right now, so that's what I also had to do as I braked. And I also had to go and so we're gonna be watching Epic the Musical. But I'm so excited. Also, oh my gosh, I'm an American streamer, so I'm just gonna tell you, I've been watching all the stuff about the World Cup and the tourists here at the World Cup. I'm from the American South, so everybody talking about Waffle House and stuff like that has mind blown to me because I'm just like, you guys are so it's so awesome that you guys have absolutely embraced Waffle House and Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse blew me. Cost effective steak was not something I was gonna go and say was like an actual thing that I was gonna say. That was a thing, but here we are. Um, but but yes, I've been watching the World Cup. I also, yeah, different time from for sure. I'm from Finland. Oh my gosh, you're like 6 hours, like at least 6 to 7 hours ahead. Yeah, maybe 8 because oh my goodness, like I'm East Coast. I'm East Coast U.S. Um, so yeah, we are way. um, it's been awesome though. Like it's been awesome seeing you guys have like the Europeans have so much fun here because it's been so unfortunately like so many people here. It's just been like such a drag, and then like here comes the freaking Scots. The freaking Scots have made my day. Because the Scots were in the Scottish people were in North Carolina where I'm from, and they had freaking barbecue from us, and they were just like, we love barbecue now. I'm like, good. And then they went to Boston where my boyfriend's from. And yeah, the Boston Adventures, I think they have now become official people of Boston because now they have sung Sweet Caroline. And yeah, it's just like the funniest thing that I'm just like, now that you have sang Sweet Caroline in Boston, Massachusetts, I'm over here just like I'm so excited for you guys. You are now officially from Boston. Congratulations. Because that's such a Boston Red Sox song. They're going to take over Fenway Park tonight, which is the baseball stadium. So I'm like, yeah, the Scots in freaking Boston. It will make your day. It will make your day because it's just the funniest thing. Like they literally were like, yeah, we ran out of beer coming over here. I'm like, oh my god, this is such Scottish behavior. I love this. my people of my culture, because a lot of and it's so funny because the British and the Scottish, when they came over here to the South, they're like, "What's this food?" And then they're like, "This food is like our food, but tastes better." What is like, holy crap? And it's just like, yeah, like it literally is, because we come from the same people. Like, we literally come from the same people. Heritage wise, my my fam is mostly Scottish. Um, and then when the World Cup was playing, I was actually like watching the World Cup. I'm rooting for Haiti, because my boyfriend is actually Haitian. Um, so he's actually from Haiti. So like, it's born here in the U.S., but family is from Haiti, and so it was kind of funny. He was just like, "Oh my gosh, you're going against your heritage." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right?" They'd be okay with this. I think they'd be okay with this. It's like, you guys haven't been there in like 50 something years. They haven't been there in 20 something years. I think it's okay. But yeah, it's such. I love what they're doing. I love these road trip guys. It's just amazing. Like, you guys sort of have been amazing, and I just want to tell you guys that. And it's just, you are welcome in the United States anytime to cause good shenanigans like this. Please, please, please do more good shenanigans like this. We need this. Our president sucks. We don't like our president either. And so I figure you guys would love hearing that. Yeah, we don't know how we got this either, but yeah, it's just been, I know, our yeah, we love this. We absolutely love this behavior from you guys. That, and if you have seen the Mexico South Korean stuff, that's been hilarious too. There are going to be so many half Mexican, half Korean babies born. I swear to God. I mean, I swear to God. They're going to look beautiful, but I really hope they aren't going to make some special event for the Cheeto Emperor to make him feel special. But yeah, I mean, they already are. Today is his birthday. That's for the Cheeto Emperor. He tried to go and make a bounce house for his birthday for the UFC, but apparently I think that's getting rained out, because even Mother Nature hates him. So, I mean, nobody wanted it anyways. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Everybody thought I was stupid. Even my very Republican father is just like, why are we paying for this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And it's just, yeah, all of us are like, literally all of us are just here for an uprise. Like, we're very much here for an uprising. So don't worry. We are feeling all of you guys. We also want, there's a lot of us who are here, who are just like, we love America. We want it to be better, and the only thing that we know that would be better is without the Cheeto Emperor and with universal healthcare. So can we just do that, please? Thanks. So that's my only politics thing there. But no, you guys have rocked. I love you guys. I love everything about it. Yeah, deep down it's just Trump is cult. Yeah, exactly. He literally a cult. We have talked about we were talking about cults last night. My boyfriend and I we're like, damn, like if there were certain you know religions that you know if certain religions that are cults that you know actually are the actual things, we are fucked. But you know, other things will be fine. But you know, certain religions, yeah, no, we be fucked. How it's gonna go down when he's gone? Gotta save the opera for that day. Exactly. Hey, same. It's okay though. I know. All of you Europeans are just like, you guys will ask. You guys will ask us about that too. It's so funny because I was over in Italy and it was the first time Orange Cheeto Man was there for president, and you guys. I was studying abroad there, and you guys asked me so many questions. Yeah, you guys asked me so many questions. It was one of them. Yeah, one of them was like, "Are you guys okay?" And there's so many questions that were asked, and I'm like, yeah. And you know that's okay. Like all of us are very open about it. That's the good thing about the U.S. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the good thing about the U.S. Like we are so open about telling you guys like what is like how we feel about this. It's just like I know in many other countries you can't. Um, but yeah, in the U.S. like we're just like, yeah, I'm not okay. I had like an Italian family who basically were just like when I said that and I was like, yeah, I'm going home, and they were just like, do you want to stay? We'll just host you. And I'm just like, you barely know me. You just met me on the train. They're like, you're cute. We like your accent. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, I have a job I have to get to. I have a job I have to get to when I get home. That was the thing. I just was like, I can't stay in Italy. I have a job I gotta get to when I get home. That was the issue. Yeah, a lot of my classmates for that trip, they were like, yeah, we just gonna tour around Europe and blah blah blah. And I was like the only older adult there, and I was like, yeah, I got a job. Because I was like getting my second bachelor's degree at that point. Because I hated my first job. I was just like, yeah, no, I need to get out. so I know everybody was just so nice to me over there, but they were also like looking at me like, damn, you're so American, but you're like a nice American. You're not like an annoying American. I'm like, thanks. Yeah, they were just like, you're so polite. That was a thing, and that was what that was also what everybody was talking about when they came down here first for the World Cup, because they went down south first. They went to like Atlanta, North Carolina, Florida, Texas, those areas, Alabama, and they were just like, oh my gosh, you guys are like, the propaganda was wrong. You guys are so nice. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you went south. You went south. You went to the southern part of the United States where all of us are like trained at birth to be polite, or else our grandmas would go and beat us to death. Just like, yeah, I was raised to go and say yes sir, yes ma'am at the ripe old age of 3 years old, okay? But and say please and thank you and excuse me. And like I would say excuse me all the time. Like they would look at me over there in Italy and they were just like, "Oh my gosh, you're so adorable." I'm like, "Oh." I was like overly polite. I was like overly polite. But a lot of people like also would probably look at that as like I was just like, "Oh, I was getting ready for that Japanese trip. That's what I was getting ready for." Because I know in Japan I would have to be overly polite too, but then they would just probably look at me like, "You are way too polite." I'm like, "I don't want to offend anybody. I love you guys." I'm I'm I am so I'm so afraid of it's either it's not even about being polite at that point. It's just I'm so nervous about offending anybody. It's the it's the anxiety. It's the anxiety of everything. And speaking of so yeah, like and they were also like so surprised about how Americans like to talk about their heritage. Like we love talking about our heritage here. And so um we it's interesting because like I met some American transfer students. They're always outstandingly friendly people. Yeah, yeah, we always are. So it's so funny. Like we were talking about heritage. Like they'll talk about heritage stuff, and my and so my mom's adopted, and so we finally found out about like her stuff from ancestry.com. And so like she's adopted, um, and we knew like she was gonna be Scots Irish. It's all good. Scots Irish all the way. My dad is mostly German. And so it's so funny when I have people from Germany. I have a regular German streamer come up and he always asks about my dad. He's just like, "How's your dad doing?" And I'm just like, "He's doing great." Yeah, so my dad is like, I saw literally a book that was basically, is it autism or are you just German? And he literally had a moment of that today where he just was like, because he's normally the one who is super gregarious. He'll go out there, he'll go out and participate. He's like he always loves going and doing things. He's like the life of the party, all that sort of thing. And he today I'm like talking to him because I have to go and talk to him about stuff with the Freemasons because that's something that he is part of. And my dad, I'm like calling him. I'm like, "Hey," he's just like, "Yeah, your mom's out, but I'm here." And I'm like, "Why are you?" I was like, "Why are you home?" And it's like you're not feeling good. He goes, "No, I just didn't want to be with that much estrogen." And I was just like, "Okay." I kind of felt bad. I was just like, "Dude, do you want to come down here and hang out?" He goes, "No, your house is way too far away." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so yeah, I was trying to get him to come down here to go and come down to my place to hang out. While I streamed, at least watch NASCAR because that's something that you know that's another thing that's I'm just like, yeah, watching NASCAR and that sort of thing. So um so yeah, so I'm just like okay, but he was trying to fix a computer, so I was just like, okay, I'll just let you be. I'll just leave you be. He was being in one of those moods. In one of those moods. My dad was in one of those moods where he didn't want to go out. I was like, wow. I took a nap and I'm hearing this. I know, right? I was trying to get my dad to come over, but my daddy. But he's fixing a computer right now, so he's actually doing okay. He's doing good right now. And you're killing it. Yes. Go Cozy Town. Glad to catch you. I have a good day drawing, and I'm killing it. Thank you. Yes. Go rest, relax, have fun. Yeah, I know like you're a bunch of hours ahead of me. I know you're probably time for bedtime for you. So go ahead and rest and all that kind of stuff. I know some people are trying to get all my European people. I'm like, damn, I got a lot of European people on right now. Like, damn, it's almost time for bed for you guys. Yeah, you guys have bedtime stuff. Bedtime planning. Yeah, you. Bedtime planning for you guys. So I'm trying to kill, like, I'm trying to get this line work just like finish, because the coloring will be way easier if I get this first part of the line work done. And that's just because I like to do it this way anyways. Yeah, like, you see how like different it looks with this line mark? Looks so different. It looks so better. It looks cleaner. It looks way cleaner. It looks way... It looks like it's juicy. It looks juicy. Now, bedtime's like 5 hours. Yeah, I want it some juicy. I want my... Yeah, get the juicy liner ready. Hi, Jeannie. I hope you're doing good. And this also gives me time to go and just kind of like, you know, go and try to make stuff like look a little bit better before I go and do the coloring process. Because yes, coloring will take some time, but at least with this, it will be at least not too bad. At least it'll look better doing it this way. It should be easier to just throw down the colors. Just like that. I know my popping noises, those pops were really bad. But we are doing this and just cleaning up and making sure my pants are dry so I can go out tonight and get some food with boyfriend. I'm feeling burgers. I don't know. I want burgers. I don't know. It depends on how hungry he is. If he's like super hungry, then yeah. He kind of owes me. But if he's not super hungry, then I don't want to bother him with it. Because the place that we go to, it has the burger place that we go to. This is the thing. There's a chain in the US that it's called Red Robin. So if people in the US know, who are on here that know, Red Robin, you can go and you got the unlimited drinks, because a lot of people, apparently I didn't know that Europeans didn't know that you had unlimited refills. I didn't know that you didn't know that we had unlimited refills on drinks at restaurants. if you got like a Coke or like a Pepsi or something like that. It's not, and not if it's alcohol, but like Coke or Pepsi or stuff like that. It's unlimited refills. But I didn't know that. I just thought, you know, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, you guys didn't have unlimited refills over when I was in Italy. So I was just like, oh, yeah, that was a thing that I totally forgot about. But one thing that you guys, one thing that Red Robin does is that they do unlimited sides. So unlimited sides is like fries, chips, that sort of thing. So yeah, so you can get unlimited sides there. And so I'm like, yeah, we get unlimited refills in the US. Like if you get like, so like at this place, like I usually get like a strawberry lemonade and I get unlimited refills of the strawberry lemonade. And this strawberry lemonade is so good. Yeah, Coke, tea, Pepsi, all that kind of stuff normally is unlimited refills. Yeah, normally that's unlimited refills. So, yeah, I did not know that. I forgot that that was a thing that you guys didn't have. And so like, yeah, unlimited refills. But this place has unlimited refills of chips and fries and that kind of stuff. And so that's unusual. So we are like, so like we'll go there if we like are like extra hungry or just like we're gonna go and get ourselves a burger because their burgers are good too. Their burgers are good anyways, but we go get the unlimited chips or unlimited fries, and here's me with unlimited chips with ranch. And so yeah, it's been an experience seeing you guys with ranch dressing and with ranch dressing and with ketchup, which I'm like, that's funny. I love it. I love the ranch dressing stuff because that's such a southern thing. That's such a southern American thing. But I did not know about the unlimited refills on drinks that you guys didn't have it. I was just like, or I forgot about it. I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's land of the unlimited refills. That's literally what I just like tell people. I'm just like, yeah. It's like, no wonder we're fat. It's like, no wonder we're fat. It's just, it's you know. And then we have brisket, and it's just like, yeah, brisket and fried chicken, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, somebody ordered 15 waffles at Waffle House. I was just like so surprised. I was in shock. I was shook on that. People ordering. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's just, it was just like, this is hilarious. So, yeah, you can't get unlimited on booze though. Booze, you have to pay extra. Unless you get like a bottle, you go and you get a bottle of wine, or you get or you get like a thing of, you get like a pitcher of beer or something. It's just like, you have to go and get like actual, big quantities. So no, it sometimes just amazes me. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I'm just like, yeah, that's a thing that I forgot about. But also, you guys didn't know 15 waffles sounds like a very American thing to do. Well, no, this was your people. That and also which was hilarious. The Europeans, like all the British people decided that they wanted to go and rent trucks to go and drive here, like actual pickup trucks. I thought that was the funniest thing. I was just like, that is so funny. I'm like, but then I remember like how small the roads are over there, and I'm just like, yeah, you guys are amazed with how big our roads are and how big the things are here. You guys were just like, what is this? What is like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, our roads are much bigger. So it was, yeah, so like some of the things that I've watched have been, I'm just like, yeah, I forget when I was over there in Italy how small things were, how small like the roads were. Because people were, yeah, because they were like also talking about the milk, the things in milk, and they're like, yeah, the gallons of milk, and they're just like, yeah, it's like, look at those gallons of milk, and I'm just like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, they only did liters of milk, or they did like a liter of milk, and it's like, yeah, and I forgot that they looked at me funny when I just like grabbed milk there because I was just so excited not to be lactose intolerant over in Italy. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. And then then they were like super excited about seeing the yellow school buses. I forgot. It's the end of school. It's like we're like at the end of the school year right now. And so there's some schools that are still going. And you guys are seeing yellow school buses. And you guys are getting so excited about them. And we're just like, why are you guys getting excited about yellow school buses? And then I'm like, oh yeah, you guys will like walk. What do you do with so much milk? We drink it. We put it in cereal. We make stuff with it. We do all the stuff with the milk. We do all the stuff with the milk. Yeah, we do all stuff with milk. Yeah, we drink milk. There's so many people who just, you know, like I'll make hot chocolate and stuff with my milk still. Especially or do like milk tea. I'll do that for sure now with it. But like, yeah, but I like forgot about that. I was just like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing that I completely forgot about. That and the yellow school buses. I was like, yeah, I didn't see yellow school bus at all. But I was there in summer, so it didn't even, you know, it didn't even faze me. But all the milk reminds me of Dad. He went to get some like 6 years ago. I think, oh no. No. Yeah, that's where the milk conversation, that my dad went out to get milk. Yeah, that's where that comes up in from too. So yeah, it's just like so interesting. Like I just am like, I forget so much stuff that you guys don't have, but we do. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And it's just, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm gonna finish this line work, and then we'll call it a day. There we go. But yeah, it was just like, it's so interesting though. I was like, oh yeah, that's something that they. It just like, it's like, I have to go and remember that. I'm like, oh. And then I have to tell my parents, because my parents have never been overseas. Or they've only been over to Mexico and in Canada. So they haven't been overseas except for my mom, and it was a long time. So my mom, like, her experiences in Spain are of a dictatorship. And she was there when Franco was there in Spain. So 60s, 70s, 70s, early 70s. So in that was because of her dad was on a work trip and on work visas, and yeah, like they were able to bring their families. And so that was like an experience for my mom that she was just like, yeah, they had to tell them what a hamburger was and what Jello was during that period of time. So that was already a thing. But when I was over in Italy, it was just like, it was just like one of those things, like I was just like, oh my gosh, I forgot that this was like such a big thing that I was looking for, but I couldn't find, like, I couldn't find peanut butter. And I was like, oh yeah, I just like, yeah, that just doesn't exist over there. And like, I'm telling my boyfriend this too, and I'm just like, yeah, peanut butter doesn't exist over there. And he's just like, what? I'm like, yeah. It just doesn't, like, there, he's like, so what do they put on their bread for peanut butter jelly sandwiches? And I'm like, they don't do peanut butter jelly sandwiches. What do you mean they don't do peanut butter jelly sandwiches? They just don't. And so I had to go and like explain that to him, because he's never been overseas either. Yeah, he's actually never been to Haiti either. So he doesn't know. His parents have really kept him in the US. Like he only went to Canada. So it's just like, I kind of have to be like, yeah, they don't have that stuff. And I'm like, and he's like, what do you mean they don't have that stuff? I'm like, yeah, they don't have that stuff. And I'm like, I'm just like, I'm like, yeah. So like, so I'm kind of over here, like, I'm just like, yeah, sometimes I was like, I definitely felt like a fish out of water over there. Because I'm just like, I'm super American. PBJ is overrated? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We love PBJ. We love PBJ. And then you make it even better by going and doing peanut butter with Nutella and add marshmallows. Now that's good. Now that's good. But my mom also is like, she'll do open faced tomatoes and mayonnaise sandwiches. And I'm like, oh my god, no. No, I will not do that. I'm not a big mayonnaise person. I'll stand on that any day. Oh no. Love peanut butter and jelly. Love peanut butter and jelly. Not the worth the hype. Oh man. And then we do grilled cheese. We do grilled cheese here too. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Now, if you have a person who can make a good grilled cheese sandwich, yeah, that's a hype. And I'm one that can make a good grilled cheese sandwich. But that's just because... That's because, like... I learned... Because we don't fuck with grilled cheese sandwiches in my family. Oh my goodness, this looks good. Line work done on first part. We are... Yeah, that looks really good. That looks like way better. There we go. I love me some mayo. Now, I don't like mayo. I'm not a big mayo person. I like the Japanese mayo. Japanese mayo is good, but I'm not a big mayo person. And that's like that's such a southern thing, mayo is. But my mom loves mayo. And actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna say, look at him. Gonna say, we got line work on first part done. I'm gonna let's see here. Where's my screenshot at? Yeah. Probably that one, yeah. There we go. I'm excited about that. That looks good. That looks real good. We are... going to change that canvas size a little bit. There we go. There you go. I'm just changing it. There we go. Yeah, and then, like, I'm gonna have, like, one where he is going to be... His mouth is going to open. But... that is looking great for a first... for that. So... I'm gonna see... We're gonna go ahead... I'm gonna check to see who's on right now. You guys have been awesome today. Thank you so much. It's been fun. It's been lots of fun. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna look to see. I don't know. I might just leave. I'm just kind of like, okay, we're just gonna leave right now. Anyways, I will see you later. I'm gonna put up the schedule probably tomorrow. It's like Monday. That's like tomorrow. I'm gonna put the schedule up tomorrow. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys so much. It's been fun. It's been a fun time. So yeah. Thank you, and I will see you probably Friday. Yeah, I'll see you.